Alright, so with King Cold coming to the game and the game being in absolute shambles, so I can't really make videos on any. I generally go through my box every day. I can't find anything to make videos on. I was planning on making a video on a Super Warrior team and it included Yamcha, Tien, and the Green Gohan with Piccolo, a revival one. So 3 Saiyan Saga Super Warriors. I was like, because Saiyan Saga has like good equips, right? I can do that. And I tried the team. They do 0 damage and they can't live. So plan is off, hence I'm discussing Mr. King Cold here. And I'm just going to be talking about what his color could be, should be, what his kit should be, and what LOE needs, etc. So basically just talking about LOE team in general and King Cold in specific. Because we still don't know if, like, who is coming with King Cold, if anybody is. We have no clue. Is King Cold an LF? Is King Cold a 1%? Probably 1%. Is it a LF step-up banner? So is the second unit an LF, or is it Mega Rising with 2 1%? No clue. So I'm just gonna be talking strictly based on King Cold is coming. That's the only LOE character we are getting. The other character, even if there is one, is not going to be LOE. That's what I'm going on as of the information I have right now. Alright. So let's just first start with the colors. What LOE does have? LOE does have a green. If King Cold is green, uninstall the game and never play the game again. Okay. So that's step one. If generally King Cold is green, I do not believe any of us have any reason to play this game. Now, number 2. They just got Frost. Yes, they got Frost. But he is the only red on the team. Keep that in mind. They also got a free-to-play Frieza. So they did get 2 red characters. Okay, they did get 2 red characters. And they got a free-to-play green as well. So that's 2 greens, 2 reds. For yellow, they did give us Frieza, Zenkai, and I don't think there was any other yellow that got buffed for LOE, so he's the only sole yellow. For blue, we have Revza, and if you make King Cold blue, might as well not release him because he will die every match in 2 seconds. The biggest reason this Revza is not being used at all is not because he is not that good. I mean, that is a reason, yes, but the biggest reason is because he is blue and Frieza is running the game. So Mr. Revza here can't do anything. So if King Cold is blue, again, uninstall the game, bin the game, we have no reason to play the game. Because that just shows the devs are actually retarded and yeah. Okay, so with that out of the way, I do not believe King Cold should be green or blue. These 2 colors genuinely out of the picture. I do not believe they're that stupid. So I'm just, Now, for red, it's not just 2 because we also got this guy Zenkai. So that's 3 red characters. Now, based on him being an LOE Zenkai red, you would think, oh, maybe, King Cold is red so that he can Zenkai buff them. I would think that as well. I was saying that as well. But it would be very stupid for them to release a 4th LOE red character in the span of a month. So I do not believe it's going to be red. It's just simple. So the green, blue, red out of the way. Now there are 2 colors that are left. One is purple. One is yellow. We got 0 buff for purple for LOE. Does anybody notice that? As you can see, there's not a single purple character in the LOE team that... Oh, Goku Frieza! Shut up. There's not a single purple character in the LOE team that got buffed. And there is only 1 yellow character that got buffed. And what is currently lacking in the meta? The color purple. And so I would think that King Cold is going to be purple, but he could very well be yellow. Now the thing with him being purple is that Mr. Nameku over there is gonna just lock him in and rip him to bits. Simple. So see, that's a downside. But then on the upside, Frieza, as I said, is running the game, so we need a purple. Is King Cold that purple? I don't know. If he's a 1% and he's purple, I do not believe they would make his kit strong enough to where he will actually be, like, he will actually survive in this meta. I just don't know, because LOE does have reds, 3 reds. Frost is not good. He is a free-to-play character. Obviously not good. Zenkai, from what I'm hearing, he's not good. I haven't used him. I faced him once. He got obliterated. So I don't know about this Frieza yet. So there's no red protecting King Cold as of now. So King Cold is gonna get cold because he's gonna die and the bodies get. You get the point. So I would assume if they're gonna make him purple, they're gonna make him have a good amount of neutrality. They're gonna have something against a lock-in. For the love of God, I don't know why they gave Nameku a lock-in with KO God, but again, I can't even predict because I generally don't know if he's gonna be yellow or purple. I can't be just going like, bro, he's gonna be this color guaranteed. That's my guess. I genuinely don't know. I'm 50-50 torn between two. I don't know which they're gonna pick. As I said, I don't think he's gonna be red, green, or blue. If he's either of them, then I mean, red is genuinely a very good color. Then what was the point of Frost? Oh, he's for Universe Reps, but he's also LOE. He's LOE. This Frieza, third form. This guy is red. What was the purpose of these three units then? When the fourth unit you're gonna release is also red, and when LOE have 0 purple characters, I do not count this unit. Please stop. I do not count this unit. So you know what? Fuck it. He's gonna be purple. That's my guess. He's gonna be purple. I think they're like, bro, we got a LF Zenkai here for yellow. They're sorted for a bit. We're gonna give him a purple because that's what they need. That's my guess. Because they surely can't expect you to run this guy right now. Okay. So with color sorted, 7 minutes wasted on just the color. Now we can talk about the kit. What does LOE need? Okay. So if he's gonna be purple, from my guess, right? So then you have Frost and Frieza on the team. I don't know, as I said, I don't know about Frieza yet, but you would think that Frost, okay, it depends. It generally, for this to work, for King Cold to be purple, he will need to have safety. If King Cold doesn't have safety, or he has to be like basically Tamagami 2.0. If he's not Tamagami, or he does not have safety and is a purple, generally, bro, he's finished. Because there's no point running him. Because you need, I mean, maybe you can just run King Cold, Frieza, and Namek, and then he will be used. Wow. But then you won't have a red to protect him on that team. So that's a question, thing. But if you want to focus on LOE, you need somebody to protect him. And it could be this Frieza, it could be Frost. I would think Frost would be the better option because he would support the team. But I first need to use Frieza first. He's still Zenkai 5, so when I get Zenkai 6, I can use him. So I don't know about that. So he will need to have safety if he's purple, I'm assuming. And or what was the other option? Yeah, he needs to be basically Tamagami, where he comes in, goes neutral all the time, almost all the time. He has multiple disrupts. He has sealing, a lot of it rush, main, everything. He'll need to be that. So that's step one. If they're not gonna go that way, then we gotta give him safety. And if we're gonna give him safety, what does he need to be then? Because we got a support character in Frost here, right? So support is sorted. We got our main character who's gonna just run games, Frieza, sorted. So now I would assume you would need somebody to bulk, to just tank really well. So does that basically make him like a new version of Garlic? Maybe that's what they can do. Because give him safety, make him very bulky like Garlic, give him like defensively neutrality, and also have something to counter the lock-in. He can't be purple and just not have anything to counter the lock-in, because he's genuinely gonna be just getting cooked every match by Namekoku. So yeah, he has to have something against lock-in, like Mr. Triku had. Like, they need to do something about Namek's lock-in if he's gonna be purple. They need to. And rest, I guess he can have a little bit of support. He will need to have, I think, sub count reductions. Does Frost have any sub count reduction? Uh, any big move thing anywhere? I don't think so. There's any sub count reduction here, as in like if somebody does an ult or blue card or rush. Yeah, I don't think there's any. Yeah, he's a unit that wants to die. Okay, so he basically could be the Krillin of your Lineage of Evil team. That's what he could be. And then you does this Frieza reduce sub counts? Let me check that. Hold up 1 second. Zenkai. Enemy arts hit. Don't really see it anywhere, if I'm being honest. Nope, he doesn't have any. He does have these three where he gets it on hit, but not on a big move. So I guess King Cold will need to have that where he reduces sub counts so that he can go into Frieza much more easily, or he will have to be safety. Yeah, I think Frieza does have like reduce his own sub counts when somebody 3 times. Oh, he just reduces it by 10. When on battlefield, an enemy activates special move. When on battlefield, so this means when he's switched in, right? Yeah. So yeah, you would still need it because he can reduce sub counts and go into other members, but they can't reduce sub counts to go into him. So yeah, you would need something there, the sub count reduction thing. You would need that. And you know what? I was thinking maybe they decide to, be like, yo, let's make King Cold yellow and we'll Zenkai this Mecha Frieza. That's also a possibility. But would they? Because they really don't like Zenkai characters nowadays, and we just got Frieza this week. So there's a chance that they could Zenkai him the week after King Cold, but do I really trust them to give us another Zenkai? And even if they do that, it is gonna be another LOE character because we just got a Frieza Zenkai. That's something I just don't think they're gonna do so. Yeah, there's only 2 options. King Cold needs to be the Tamagami kind of character, or he needs to be having safety. That's the 2 things he needs to have. If both, the thing is, I don't really want to make a character that's like way too annoying because you still have this guy on the team. So you don't really want to just make the team insane, even though this guy alone just makes any team insane, but you still don't want to make any team like that insane. So I still want to keep it somewhat balanced. That's why I don't want both of those things to happen, like Tamagami with endurance. That would be actually busted with somebody, combining with this guy. Genuinely insane. But I guess then there's one way to counter that is like, he is purple and Namigoku is there to stop him, and Namigoku is every match. So I guess even if they make him busted, you still have a counter to. I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm just trying to predict. My guess is I don't think they're gonna give them safety because in their heads they would go, this guy reduces Dragon Balls on LOE, he has safety, and he has safety, so they don't need more safety. So I'm assuming it's gonna be a Tamagami / Ku type unit, and he's gonna be purple. That's my prediction to help the LOE team. That's my prediction. That's what they're gonna do. We will see what they actually do, but yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I don't really have much to say. As I said, there could be another character with King Cold. There could not be. We have no clue. It could be LOE. It could not be. So yeah, whatever. As I said, give me your opinions in the comments below. What do you think King Cold's color gonna be? What do you want him to be? What kind of character do you want him to be? And yeah, if you watched this far, please leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.